Little Caesars changed the game, bro.
They did.
Little Caesars changed. That's the most shot of shit.
Hey, Chewy, blood. They want you on the podcast, bro. Look, he Mexican, bro. You gotta put him on.
Am I interrupting your depression? I'm sorry.
This week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Raps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Raps, where the big boys play.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Voice Party. We got Phil on the board. We got your main man, JD, over here, who for some reason doesn't like to do the intro all the time, even though this is his show. We got Sadie right next to me, brand new co-host. We got Black Joaquin.
Hey.
What's going on?
You're not supposed to call him that, dude.
Why not?
Because you're white.
I'm not white.
You look white.
Is it okay if he calls you that?
I mean, you know what? That's
Yeah, you're all right.
he's Latino, right? It's fine. You know,
You can't call him that.
it's a little.
Look.
We've been saying this forever, and all of a sudden,
You can identify as whatever.
He doesn't have white friends, so it's okay. He's a one-off.
Black.
He's a
all right, and we got Corday.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Hey.
Open your eyes, Corday. Open your eyes.
Fuck up, dude.
Okay, this is just turning out to be a bad intro. This is just a bad intro.
I identify as Corday Major Day. That's what I identify as.
This is going to bite us in the ass one day. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. I am Nathaly. I'm sorry. Hello, my name is Nathaly.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think so. I think so. Yes. And do we want me to introduce the band? Like,
Yeah, what do you do?
I am one of the three Mariposas del Alma.
Mariposa del Alma, and you're also in another band, no?
Well, it's Discos Resaca, so
Okay.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen them live.
Yeah,
You guys have
they're
a
amazing.
bright future.
It's COVID stopped us, but let's
Yeah.
hope. Let's hope.
That's the last time I saw you at a show.
Yeah,
It was like right before COVID hit.
I was still pregnant.
You were pregnant.
My son is 2 now.
I have a picture of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
dang.
I remember.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
time
I was
flies.
like, she's singing pretty loud and she's pregnant, man. This
Well, now he's a dancer. He's a singer, so I think.
It too?
Know,
It's because you were performing?
Yeah, because I was performing and I was like this big. Yeah. Last performance was a month before he was born.
a month before.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was that day, no? Because like,
Let me think. It's because we flew out to, Wisconsin? And that was one of the last ones. I had to get like a permission signed by my doctor saying that I was allowed to fly because at some point you're like not allowed anymore.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah, so I think it was one of those. But I'm going to say the one over there was the last one because the one you went to was like December, no?
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was
so
cold
that
as
one was
fuck,
February. Yeah, that one was February. And he was born in April. Yeah.
What's been one of your favorite shows that you performed so far?
Oh my God, that's so hard. I feel like every show has something special about it. But the Dia de los Muertos ones that we used to do at Sanjo, those were really, like, they were pretty big. And we got to see.
Where was that at?
In San Jose, downtown San Jose.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got to do, like, with a lot of other bands.
Yeah.
And then we've done one in, if it was Sacramento, I think. The last one that we did they were amazing.
Describe to our listeners what your band plays.
Okay, so we're mostly like a cumbia oldies, but we're not, like, my sisters and I speak for us, we're not really attached to one style because we also like Mexican music, banda, like the new Sierreño stuff. But, we also do, like, our main song was like a cover of an oldie by the Fuzz. So,
Oh, yeah.
I Love You for All
Okay,
Seasons.
yeah. That was a cover?
Yeah, that's a cover.
Oh, shit.
But we tweaked it at the end with the Spanish part, but that was it. Like, the actual song is by the Fuzz. ¿Quiere decir algo?
No, it's a fucking I was at a Mike Pence moment right now.
Yeah.
How long were you singing though before you started the band? Because it seems like you started the band and all of a sudden you're doing these hella gigs.
Well, we didn't even start the band, honestly. I've been singing since I was little, like all of us, the three of us. And then like in 2012, 2013, when YouTube was starting, we would like post videos of us just singing with my sister's guitar and like just doing covers. And then after that, we were starting to go out like to those like the local bands shows, and then that's where we met Discos Resaca, Ivan, which is the accordion player.
And
he's the one that was like, hey, would you guys be down to like do some kind of project? And we're like, yeah. And that's just kind of how it started.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so you sing with your sister?
Yeah.
So you sing with your sisters?
Yeah.
All three of them sing, or you guys play different instruments?
So the three of us sing. My older sister plays guitar and a little bit of bass, but me and my younger sister, we haven't picked up an instrument just yet. We just sing, but like basically in the band we just sing. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it called Disco Reseca?
Yeah, Disco Reseca.
They're like a local cumbia band.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing this for 10 plus years already. But you know they have the accordion, the bass, the congas, they have the timbales, the bass.
And you guys had Flaco in for a while, right?
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. Like we've actually talked about collabing because this last album that Ivan came out with was like his own little project though for East Side San Jose. And there's a song that we kind of like, you know, he recorded on his own, but we kind of added vocals to it. But Jandro's like,
we just saw him on.
We just saw him at Tuesday.
At the band
camp.
He's so
awesome.
dope. He's so talented.
Yeah,
mega talented. So I hope we get to collab with him.
I was happy to see that you had a band because I remember I used to tell you all the time you should do music.
I know. I still like. I want to do like a side project. Like como te digo que right now, like that Mexican music is really in, and I love it. I know a lot of people don't really mess with it, but like I feel like that's one of the things for me.
Mexican music?
Yeah.
Corday, what's your favorite Mexican song, dog?
It's a song by Don Omar.
You right, that's reggaeton. We're talking about Karol G over here.
Oh shit, I don't know that.
No.
It's not that known right now. Like
no, like it's. I'm talking about like specifically banda. You know, that's like reggaeton. It kind of like mixes in with like other stuff. No, but still, I mean,
he dances though. He dances that shit.
See what I mean? It's dope, right? You feel it.
Yeah,
but and I want to do like a side project where I do like either just todas mujeres, like a Mexican music band, or just like or just guitar, bass, and like vocals. You know. So I'm hoping that happens soon.
Is the goal with these projects to kind of stay in the realm of Spanish-speaking festivals, platforms, or do you want to expand and kind of be that international?
I'm open to it because, like I said, the first song that we came out with, which was not an original song, was like the English cover for that song by The Fuzz, and then we added Spanish to it. So I'm like, I feel like I want to do both, because I mean, the other song I have is Something Perfect. That one was original from us, and that's in English. You know what I mean? But then there's also Spanish songs that we sing. So I feel like I'm down to do both.
Okay, cool.
And we're not like close to like genres, you know. At some point, I want to be Karol G too, you know.
Right.
No doubt. Because when you lock yourself in a genre, like you can't really.
There's really nowhere to expand from there, you know. And I feel like there's everybody has different tastes, you know. So, and I'm the kind of person I can listen to salsa 1 minute, and then I'm listening to like bachata, and then like hip hop, and you know what I mean. Like I like everything.
When you start getting into the
he's in a band too.
Oh, nice, nice.
Pop band, and when we were talking about this with Taya, because she's Pacific Islander, and we were talking about this.
Pacific Islander.
She's an island.
But
I keep bringing up that joke. I'm sorry.
But we were talking about that you can very easily, especially when it comes to culture, like when you're doing music within your culture, you get boxed in very quickly because, you know, for us, we've done Dia de los Muertos in Oakland, and that was great, but it was like, you know, we're not Mexican enough, because we sing in English. So we're pop.
Oh, okay.
Right, but we we throw in Spanish covers once in a while. And because
another Maná cover, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, no, it's cool, it's fun, but it's not really what we do. But then like, there's not a lot of pop festivals out here, so then you start getting like, oh, here, just go here, and that's all you start doing, you know. And then for her, it's like whenever the Pacific Islander, you know, festivals come in, then that's what she does, you know. And it's like we can do other stuff, but you know, you do get boxed in really easily.
Yeah, because growing up here, you listen to hella different shit.
Yeah, I mean, like literally, this is como le dicen, like the pot or whatever.
Melting pot.
Right, we're the melting pot.
Yeah, so like it's everything, and for me, it's like we've experienced not only like the Dia de los Muertos festivals, right? We've done other things that are like smaller or whatever, or like let's say we do like a family party, you know, which we rarely do because we only do like certain covers, and it's always hard, you know, when you go to family parties, they're like, I want to request this song, and it's like
I don't have an entire catalog.
So like, but at the same time, it's like
you don't take requests.
I would, but I don't play the instruments. See, like for me, it's like I know a lot of songs. I could literally just like start singing this and that and whatever. But when you have a band, you have to take that into consideration. That not everybody knows everything, you know.
Right. She's about to lead the band. I see it coming.
No, it's like that's why
she's gonna have a DJ now.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Do karaoke if you want to do that.
Just a mixer.
Exactly. Like if for me, when we're at the house, I literally have a karaoke machine with like the mics and stuff, and like I could just do that all day.
What is your guys' like what's your fix for that? Not getting boxed in? Are you guys with management, or do you guys have anyone that like can help you guys go out and like how you're getting these gigs and stuff like that? What's your?
We're trying to sign you. That's what
it sounded like. It was like,
I have no money for that.
Look at this picture right here.
Where's the paperwork?
Voice Party Records.
So Ivan.
JD said he'll throw
What's
down
your
the
budget?
Try to book me right now or what?
No, but yeah, like what's the process of getting shows and stuff like that?
So Ivan, the accordion player, like I said, they've been doing this for 10
He's connected,
years. So
right?
he has like a lot of connections, and basically as of now he's the one that's just been like, this opportunity presented itself, and then we say okay if we can or if we can't. The thing is, like, I told him I really want to get involved with like that part of it, just kind of like getting myself out there, like the band out there, and just being like, hey, I know you can write to certain people and be like, this is what I have, you send them all your stuff, and then they can kind of see if they like it or not, or if it fits whatever they're looking for. But I have yet to do that, and I'm like trying to learn how to like get out of that, like
business part.
At least
it's very much just doing it,
right?
Because
it's
just
like
starting.
perdiendo el miedo, like lose the fear of doing it, because
you don't know what to
the
charge,
rejection, right? Not only that, but the rejection is but that's another thing for us. We have a lot of members, and it's like they can throw out a price at us, and we, for the most part, in the beginning, we were just like whatever presents itself. We've done shows for free just because we're like, okay, it's like either it's a nonprofit, it's for like the organization that it's for. We are like okay to donate or whatever, but it's a lot of us too, and it's like hard to split that.
The more band members, the harder.
Like we've had gigs
and people
in
coming
LA.
from like San Jose to a Bay Area, like here. I mean, like somewhere here.
Yeah. And I mean, like we went to the one we did in Wisconsin. That was for a school, so
really
they budgeted everything for.
They
us.
like cumbia in Wisconsin.
Well, there was Latinos there randomly, right? No, randomly, and it's like
Mexican Vikings and shit.
No, and it was like a group. It was like a Latino group of kids. And they were super dope though. Like that ended up getting full, and there was also African American people. It was amazing just to see all of us together, dude. Like
Corday's cousins.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They was on the football team.
It was one of the funnest gigs that we've done though, because we didn't expect many people, because the same thing. I was like Wisconsin, like middle of nowhere. But they literally paid the flights, they paid the hotel, everything, and they paid
comedy.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Hit them up.
What school is this?
Dope, though.
Oh my God, I forgot what it was. I'll look it up. It was.
How did you get that
University. They actually hit us up on our page in Instagram. Wow. Yeah, on Instagram, and they were like, "Hey, we saw your music. We don't have a lot of that stuff out here, so we wanted to bring someone out here, and like our budget is pretty."
You brought the whole band?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we even brought Deuce Eclipse. I don't know if you've heard of him before. He's Nicaraguense. He's a rapper. Yeah, and he was there too. It was, and Filthy was there. I know you know Filthy, right? Drums.
Oh yeah. Oh, they went too?
Yeah, he was there too.
You guys flew all your instruments and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please hit us up for this. They have obviously a huge budget.
That is my.
Jay, you trying to feature for me?
Yes,
I'll send you the info of the school.
Yeah, please do. Phil, you trying to do like 10 minutes?
I'm gonna go to Wisconsin, play some shows.
We've done a live show before. We can do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're not plugging ourselves here, guys. Have some respect. No, that's dope though, because you just. Your music video has hella views, right? Like,
somewhat.
And I see. Is that how they reached out to you?
No, I don't know.
That shit, brag,
no, la verdad, no sé. I don't know how they found us, but I know that they were following us on IG, and I remember when they hit us up. I mean, I guess word of mouth really works. So we have like
that is true.
Followers. It's not like we're not huge or anything, but
hey, a good product sells itself.
Slowly but surely, yeah.
All it takes is the right person to stumble across the page, and they go, "We want that performing here."
Yeah.
What was it like a graduation party or what?
No, I think it was like before, like the group itself. It was like a Latinos, like Latinos
like
kind of group, but like
fraternity or
like a multicultural
to something. But it was just we were the only ones performing that night. So I guess they had like a whole like week of like Latinx people, like poets and whatever. But the last day was music, and we were the ones that got to perform.
Was this early in the school year or like in the middle?
I think it was toward the end, because it was February, so I'm assuming they were kind of closing the semester or something.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on like if they're quarters.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I wanna ask you about one of the other gigs you did with Edward James Olmos.
Oh yeah.
How did you get that gig?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Ivan. Yeah. That was one of the bigger things. I'm not gonna lie though.
Is Ivan hiring?
Is Ivan hiring? No, I'm telling you, it's the connections, and I feel like for this one, if I'm not mistaken, you had to apply. So he applied. He put all our music in there, et cetera.
So they see your video and shit before you.
Yeah. So they and then we got like approved or whatever. So then we were hired to do it.
It was his film festival, right?
It was La Leaf. It's a Latino film festival for like.
But he's in charge of it though, right? Like he's Edward James Olmos.
Oh, I think he's part of the like.
He owns it or something.
Yeah. So he was there. It was kind of like it was surreal, but like we were talking about it just amongst ourselves, and it was a very different vibe compared to what we've done before.
Why?
So because it was like there was people from Hollywood around there, but they were just sitting there like, and it was just kind of like some people were dancing, but it was for us. It was like we're used to seeing like the community.
It was just background music to them.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just kind of like, it felt kind of like off. We felt like we were out of place. It was a great experience, no lie. It was just like something that we had never done before. Even just the hotel itself, I was like, wow, like it was crazy. But just el ambiente, like it was very different to what we're used to.
It's like Pandora playing in the background.
Kind of, and then like it's just like one or two people dancing.
That's like when you go do a show and they weren't expecting comedy. They're taking selfies like performing.
Yeah, they always make a. So who expected comedy tonight? And then it's like about 5 people. Then it's like about 30 other people. Just like like, oh, what's this? Like, oh, okay.
They don't even know where they're at.
Yeah. Where's my fries? I ordered fries.
talking hella loud. Yeah. It was like I wasn't trying to be part of comedy. I'm like, well, you're interrupting. All right, calm down.
When was your first time performing live?
Bar stool buddy over here.
When was your first time performing live? Like 2018?
It was the one in Legionnaire.
Damn.
It was 2018.
God damn.
You a fan, JD? Hell yeah, man.
No, we go back since like
high school.
Well, you've been singing since you were little, though, right?
Yeah. It's still it was nerve wracking. Like it was the first time that we were doing anything together, and it wasn't in Legionnaire. If you guys have been there, it's a very small stage. It's very small, intimate. Very intimate. Yeah. So it wasn't too like intimidating, but it was still like, oh my god, it was.
It's a real stage. You have a stage and shit.
And it was the actual flyer was like the presentation of the band, so it was like it was scary, but it was exciting.
That sounds.
That's crazy. That
it was fun.
Yeah, 2018. We've been performing because doesn't that shit take a while to develop like stage presence?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it takes years.
Not and the music, the singing, a lot of people can do, but like to actually get on stage.
I feel like I've learned a lot from that, so I know what you're saying because I'm like, if I look at my performances from the beginning to now, it's like you definitely can tell I'm more comfortable with
when you're just standing there versus like
because it was just kind of like we're trying to get everything right and we're just like standing there holding it. Now it's like we don't even need to stand, like it's you get comfortable.
My first time performing, I looked like I was holding the vibrator. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about.
Know exactly what I'm talking
You're
about.
like,
I was like, JD, calm down, dude. Let the
hi guys.
It's a lot of work, right?
It's a lot of work.
Even Whitney Houston had a vocal coach, right? Like because you mentioned like a lot of people can just sing.
They can sing, but they're performing live. And to be like all these things that you've done since then, that's pretty dope, dude.
No, eventually I hope to get to that level where I can actually get someone to help me out and actually learn everything about that. But I mean, I'm grateful, dude. It's been amazing. And
they're expensive.
I hope it picks. Oh yeah, I'm sure. But I hope it ends up picking up a little more because I really enjoy it. I really like.
What do you do outside of music? Like, what do you guys do outside of music?
The podcast.
The podcast.
And I bag coffee.
He's my driver.
His driver. Where's vlogger? Personal vlogger.
Because it seems like you guys have some pretty cool music careers kicking off, but I've always wondered, like, what do musicians that are like starting up, like, what do they do behind the scenes?
I've honestly been everywhere though. Like, I tried to do cosmetology, I didn't like it, I got out, and then now I'm working at a dental office. I do like billing, and I'm learning like from that stuff, and I'm also trying to get my real estate license. Okay. So
we do everything you guys do.
Right. We're normal.
We just work after.
Right. No, but that's the fun thing for me. Like I write music. I like writing it. Like I think I just need to pick up an instrument so I can actually compose because it's hard, to like hum in your head and be like, I think this will sound nice.
Yeah. You have a whole song in your head and you're like, I gotta wait for
like
three
you have
people
the
to come
idea,
over
but I need the instruments.
Can't you just get that one thing where you
the MIDI keyboard?
Yeah, it has all the instruments.
Yeah, but you can only do so much.
That's why you'll see
the MIDI sound is also different than
it is. It is. And knowing how the vibrations feel and shit is different.
It's crazy because like we literally there's a song that we recorded and everything. We just haven't released it because I ended up being like, you know what? I feel like I want the note to be higher, like one bit higher. And it's annoying because we already recorded it. And then Ivan's like, you should have told me this before we recorded it. I'm like, I know, but it's like one of those things that you hear it and then you're like, you know what? This would sound better this way. Right. And like that's where it's just like, it's a process. Yeah. And I'm like, you really are your biggest critic because I'll literally even something perfect. A lot of people have been like, I'm talking like 10 have been like, oh, like that's a really good song, like and I'm like, thank you, because when we released it, it, I was like, I didn't like it. Something was wrong with it. And it was always going to be something wrong with it because I'm the one that recorded
never
it.
done.
Yeah, so, you know, whatever. Everybody else like this, I was like, I'm just going to take that as a good sign.
I'm gonna say 10 people is a lot of people.
Better than 0, right?
10 people is a lot of people.
Better than 0.
10 out of 10 say it's a hit.
Okay.
Exactly. There you go.
I like that. I'll take that.
10 people is as many likes as our views usually get here. In,
Stop it. It'll be more than that.
I know, but
Yeah, it'd definitely be like 11 or 12.
Okay. Yeah.
two of them are me.
That's something. That's something. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are putting in the work. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You did mention earlier that you want to do like a side project just yourself, like Beyonce
No, not
with
just myself.
Destiny's
No. Not just myself. And the reason I say this is because my sisters, they work, like my younger sister, she works at Tesla. So she's working like 12-hour days. She's exhausted, right? And a lot of times, you know, she doesn't really have the energy to do the other stuff for the music. And I get it. And my other sister, you know, she works in an office as well, but she has a daughter también. And she like really likes to dedicate the time to her family. And I understand that, you know, because for me, I feel like music is a really big part of me. And I, like when I was going through a lot, that's kind of something that helped me get out of there. And so for me, it's very special, and I like would love to make time for it, even if I have to miss a couple hours of sleep or something. You know, like I'll do it. I feel like for me, it's a little more like intimate than for my sisters. I know they love what they do too, you know, but I feel like I'm the one that's mostly like when something has to happen, I'm down to do it. Like I'll make it work, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not to say that I would love for them to be a part of it, obviously.
Absolutely.
I feel like we work very well together, and when we sing Mexican music, I feel like that's when we sound the best.
Yeah.
But you know, if they were down to do it, obviously.
What's your favorite like song to sing with your sisters?
Oh my God. I have a lot. I hate like, you know, choosing. I could be like 3 of these,
What
but
about supposed to do with like Mexican music?
Any sierreño, so like Ariel Camacho style, what is right now? Yeah, I don't know, like Eslabón Armado, they're pretty new too. I don't know if you've heard of them, but yeah, so they're like pretty new, but they have really good, and it's just guitar, because I have a brother that plays guitar as well, like requintista, and like it's great.
So I love that style of guitar.
Yeah.
So hard to get the.
It is, but he's self-taught.
Yeah.
Like if you see him, he's been playing for like a year, but he's like amazing.
Oh, that's that.
The picking the.
Yeah, that's hella popular right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'm like into.
So
banda,
yeah,
too.
I know.
But no, you know what's funny though? I have seen a lot of African American males do it on
yeah, that's
TikTok,
true.
and
Yeah.
they do it, and they're like amazing, dude. Like
A lot of those LA.
no, but we're talking Bay Area though. I'm sure
Bay
one of
Area.
them was
I've
from
seen a
Bay
lot of
Area.
videos from dudes from LA that are
Yeah.
My homie from I think it's LA. He took up and started like doing that particular type of guitar too. I was like, dude, you? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, we can do all shit. I was like, true.
No, yeah, and it's I'm telling you, like just.
And he was doing it for like about a year too.
I love
so, yeah.
seeing it, and
Yeah.
like it's hard, but they pick up like hella quickly. It's nice to see.
Got rhythm, y'all.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's how I learned how to salsa dance. I just like watch people and I got quickly to the rhythm. I was like, oh, okay, I just kind of like this. So yeah.
That's basically all it is. Feel the music.
Exactly.
Just feel the music. Yeah.
Especially singing it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Have you had a bad show?
Oh yeah.
Like you remember? Well, no, just because.
I half remember. I was really drunk. That's why it was. Yeah.
When was this?
It was 7th West. 7th West.
No one's really gonna notice.
Right.
It's,
I mean, everyone.
have you guys
was
ever been to
vibing with us, but
7th
it was
West?
It was horrifying.
What-
Like
where's
that's the
that
one
at?
show that we're just like we don't want to talk about it.
It's just like everyone's usually hella drunk, so you weren't really, you know. But
E-Master vibe. Got you.
Exactly.
But like as performers, like we're not supposed to be doing that. You know?
There you go.
It wasn't like crazy, but like yeah, the next day we were just like we cannot ever do that again.
That's good then, because sometimes people would be like, you drunk, and be like, I think it was a good show, and they'd be like, oh, I could just perform drunk.
Look at
all
the
the
video.
time,
Look at the video.
Right? No, we definitely knew.
Yeah.
We definitely knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it like multiple members of the band that were drunk, or was it just?
Well, just the 3 of us.
So I went. Last time I went to 7th and West was in December, and I saw Quien Sabe,
Oh, okay.
and they were all drunk.
But they're good.
They
like,
played hella good.
Yeah, they're good. I'm telling you, for us, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was like a pista. Like we did it only pistas that day. It wasn't like the band was there.
So it's just like was
Like the music was playing in the back and we were singing, basically. But it was embarrassing. Like
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
So that was you felt them.
being really harsh on herself.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you're embarrassed, you're a little sober.
No. The next day we were embarrassed. That day we were having a great time. We were lit.
People that are bombing don't usually know they're
We were
bombing.
lit. No,
Right?
not the
Bro,
next day.
that is the worst thing. People be like, yo, like,
I
I
killed.
killed. Bruh, I hate that, bruh. I hate when somebody
So when you woke up, you just immediately went, "Oh man, that was trash," or was there some sort of like?
Do you record them and like?
Yeah, there was videos. Yes, and we were just like the next day we kind of
people start tagging you on social media.
Look at this shit.
I don't think there was tags of videos, only photos. Like there was photos of
that's
us.
good.
Right.
That's
so
good.
I don't think anyone got, but we saw videos of like there was a few like stories posted, and we were just like,
yeah, they were like, oh man, these girls were hogging up karaoke night.
Damn near. Well, we ended up singing Calle 13. Like, come on. Dude. That we were rapping. What the like? No. Yeah. At least, right? It was a good song, but it was not what we planned.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. After that, though, we did it together.
I can only imagine like you guys on stage being like, it would be a great song.
Okay, so
on the microphone saying that, it would be a great song.
No, do you know Kyle? He's at 7th West. Cool Kyle. They call him Cool Kyle. He's always like.
I think I know what you're talking about. He's like wearing a poncho usually.
I think I've seen it. Yeah, I think I've seen it. But he has like a sweater que dice cumbia.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So he was the one. It was with him that we worked that time, right? Okay. And so we did the pistas, and then he was the one that suggested that song. But when we rehearsed it, we were like, doesn't sound right. Like, no.
That's why you don't take requests.
But the day of, we were already all, we were in. So we were like, whatever, fuck it, just play it. We'll do it. And then, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was probably one of the bad ones.
Never change your stance.
Yeah, that was probably one of the bad ones.
How many records do you have like that you actually recorded? Just that one, the one you did?
I think we have
3. Oh shit, 3.
The first one was the Seasons, the cover. Yeah. The second one was a full album, the Y Te Cuento.
Okay.
And then the third one was Something Perfect.
Fuck, and
where
you got
can we get the music? Yeah, where can we stream it down?
We're everywhere, dude. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music. I think we still have some vinyls left. You can get them on Bandcamp, but yeah,
Las Mariposas del Alma?
Yeah, Mariposas del Alma. Yeah. And we're on IG too.
Yeah.
Mariposas del Alma 510.
Well, I've been wanting to have you on for how much?
I know.
2 years?
I'm telling you, my sisters, their schedules are very off, and a lot of times I just be like, okay, if you guys can't, well, it's fine. But today I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go because if you guys
Beyonce,
you guys can't. No,
Kelly, and
shut up. No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Somebody.
I know her sisters too. That's why I'm not like.
After this interview, they're gonna be like, we're never missing a fucking interview.
Never again.
Yeah, tell them. Ya escucharon. Ya heard.
Then you start dating a successful rapper, and it's like, oh shit.
Oh my god. No way. No way.
What?
He said a little.
I made up a name based on the common trends. Little and something.
A famous
stupid.
Edgar. Edgar.
Oh my god.
Wait, you guys have a new project coming out? You say you have some stuff recorded, but
yeah, we have stuff recorded. I literally have a whole bunch of songs just waiting to be composed. But Ivan right now, he moved from the Bay, so he's in LA now. Yeah. So it's been really hard to get together. But like I said, we have a gig this Thursday. So Wednesday we're gonna have rehearsal, and I'm gonna tell them let's try to squish something in there. At least a composed song or something.
Something new.
I wanna release stuff. It's been hard with the whole COVID ruined everything in the beginning, but then after that it was just kind of like everyone was doing different things,
Yeah.
And then it became really difficult to get together and record. But I'm hoping that something gets done.
Did you do any Zoom shows?
Yeah, we did. We did Zoom interview.
She got to everybody. Man.
Yeah, we did Zoom interview, and then we did ¿cómo se llama? What was this? It was a company. It was a big company. I forgot what it was called, but they streamed it. We went to the person's house. We set everything up, and they streamed it to the company. No, we did. The girl lived in Richmond. She lived in Richmond. I forgot what the company was. It's a pretty big company.
Chevron? No, I'm just kidding.
Chevron? Not the gas stations. No. It was like a tech. I'm gonna say it was like a tech type company or something. I just forgot. I forgot what it was called. I posted some of it on our page or whatever.
He gets music all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were doing a celebration of the independence. It was around September. So, the Latino.
What's your dream gig right now to do? Like, it was something you want to...
Oh, my God.
Like a venue? Like... Yoshi's was pretty dope. Was that like a dream of your guys' to do?
No.
Oh, you guys played at Yoshi's? That's awesome.
They sold it out.
Oh my God! Congratulations. That's dope.
It wasn't a dream venue per se, but it was a dream to sell out a venue.
There you go.
But the venue itself wasn't, because we never thought about that.
Yeah.
Cornerstone in Berkeley would have been. Cool.
Keep hearing about Cornerstone.
We should do Cornerstone.
Yeah, it's like
I've never heard of that. We did. What's it called?
That's a big one. Huh?
Yeah, it's like 400 cap.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But Yoshi's was 310, so I think we can do it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Hey, that would be fun, dude. Yoshi's, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But but I feel like
They
Yoshi's
take a lot of money though.
Okay. Okay. See, but it seems like it's more like for.
You have to pay.
Who did I
you don't have
see?
to pay.
I'm messing with you.
I saw Eddie. What's his name? Eddie. I forgot his last name.
Eddie Guerrero.
Guerrero.
No. Is it Eddie? Oh,
Eddie.
God. He's a really popular, like, it's like Latin jazz, pero salsa. He has a very distinct last name. I just can't put my finger on it. I don't know. I don't even have my phone to look him up. But he was great, dude. He was great. And I think he sold out like 4 nights or something. Like,
At Yoshi's?
Yeah, Yoshi's.
Yeah, they do that a lot there.
it was
We're
amazing though.
yeah.
Like I was like, that was like one of the first times I saw something. I was like, wow.
That's one of the first times.
They treat you good.
Yeah.
Like the staff, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
stagehands treat
Okay,
you really
well, there
good.
you go.
Nice.
We played at Fried and Salvage in Berkeley. We opened, though, for, what's it called? It's Deuce Eclipse. He has a band. Se llaman. Oh my God, I can't remember these. It's 2 of them though.
Yeah.
Son dos. They're like rap. They're rap, but they also include like I think a little bit of like salsa music in it.
Not
or
Los Racas.
Latin. No, I love Los Racas, but no,
Yeah.
not Los Racas. I forgot what their name is. Oh my God, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
But we opened for them, and it was
Nice.
that was amazing. Yeah, like we'd never been like backstage. They had snacks for us. They had food for us. Everything. Like they were just like, whatever you guys need, we got it. Like it was crazy for me. That was like a surreal thing. So I think venues like that is like, wow, you
How
know,
big is
this
Fried
is
and
really
Salvage?
happening. It was pretty big. I don't know the actual number of capacity, but it was pretty big. And I mean, it wasn't, like I said, it was more like a sit down though, so it was kind of different. But eventually people
Sit
got
down.
up.
Oh,
well, like, you
people
know,
sit down.
there wasn't
Okay,
really
okay.
like a front. Yeah, no era como in the front you can stand.
That's what Yoshi's is too, right?
Yeah.
Sitting
Yoshi's
down.
where you sit down.
Yeah.
How does it feel to perform for sit-down crowds for music
It's fun, but it's kind of awkward, you know, because I was up there dancing and everyone's just sitting there like.
on their phone?
It depends if
Yeah,
people
or like
are
on
there
the phone.
for you or not.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people didn't know about us, like, at that point, but it was nice to see that everybody was like, wow. You know, like, you could see people's expressions change throughout the show.
Yeah,
In the beginning, it's just like, who's this? And then it's like, or, you know, the phones or it's something
Yeah.
like that. So it's like, okay, well, that means.
Because
like,
when you're opening for something like that, they don't know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
gotta
like,
win
Towards
them
the end of
over.
your show, if you can get them to stand up. For
yeah,
like the last song or
that
something,
was amazing because I'm
that's-
telling you, by the end, it's cumbia, right? So by the end, you know, everyone,
They're up.
most people were like, so that was fun.
Where's my
Yeah.
fries?
Probably.
Milkshake.
Well, probably.
Go to the bathroom.
Right. Exactly. Prior to the show.
Oh man, you seen that when someone gets up at a comedy show? It's like, are you getting up right now? And then they sit back down.
Yeah. I do that all the time. Like, oh, you about to get up? I always do this too. People try to like get up like before. It just happens like this. Like get up before like I'm about to go on stage. I'm like, oh damn, dude, you about to get up before the black dude goes on? That's racist. They're like, ooh, okay. And I'm like, yeah.
Sit
There
back
you go.
down.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we ask everybody here, especially musicians, top 5 like inspirations for music.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go based on my Spotify. You know Cuco?
I love Cuco.
Okay,
Yes.
he's like,
He's still young, right?
Pre-pandemic, I bought tickets to go see him in LA and
Oh,
canceled.
oh no, I saw him in San Jose for free.
damn! Really? He does little
Were you-
shows, right? Like he
No,
does-
it was like a pop-up. It was very random, but it was in the downtown park. It was like at a park. And then I don't know if you guys know La Doña too. She's from SF. She's like local. She's pretty big. She's amazing. But she opened for him, and then we got to see both of them. But he, like, I've been daydreaming for him to come out like since that show.
Google,
you meet
didn't
him?
his manager have a new Disney Plus documentary?
Does he?
We just went.
Coco.
No. Google.
Coco.
He's like this. Is he like a rapper kind of?
He's like
It's a very his style is very different. Like I can't even put up.
Younger dude though.
Yeah, younger dude.
it
for
sounds
sure.
like electronic Latin music.
Let's
kinda.
show him after because
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
this. We just went to a Disney Plus premiere in SF, and this manager, she
Oh,
became
yeah.
a singer too, but
I
she
wanna
was
hear
managing an artist named
Yeah.
Kuko or something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, maybe
probably-
it
that's-
could
yeah.
be. It could
Especially
be.
Disney.
And he's in
connected to it.
the film too.
Oh my God, I would love to see that.
So that's how I just heard that name
Because
recently.
he's young,
Was it
right?
for She-Hulk?
He just dropped a new album. It's amazing. Like I blast that shit in my car every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I feel like he's mega talented though. He plays everything. He
Yeah.
sings. He makes his own music. Like,
And he's young.
and he's fucking young.
And he's solo.
Yeah, and he's solo. He's adorable. But he's like baby face kid. I'm always like, oh, Cuco. Like, yeah, he's.
I was gonna take my little brother. It was gonna be his first concert. I was so excited.
We actually did. We went as a fam. Like I have 2 younger brothers, and the youngest, he was a really big fan of his.
Oh,
So
dope.
it was
Cool,
fun.
cool.
It was a really fun experience.
He's from LA, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah. I thought you opened for him.
I wish.
Okay,
no,
I was tripping. Never mind. Okay.
La Doña did, and
Someday.
she played our record. Yeah, someday. She played our record in the beginning, and it was that was crazy to see, like, to be there and like the music's playing, like, oh my god, that's us.
You hide.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
You open an umbrella like Michael Jackson in
It was
public.
fun, but it was crazy. That had never happened, and it was like in a park. There was a lot of people.
Wait, she
so-
played your music?
She played the vinyl, like yeah.
Oh wow.
And then after she got up to sing.
So
Give a
you
little
did open for Google.
We were there.
Same speakers.
Yeah, same speakers. But yeah,
So that's number one.
Google.
Wait, look like no. That's
Any
good,
of the
that's good.
bandas, okay, El Recodo MS type.
Oh, that kind of banda?
Because they have like their trajectory has
That's
been for
true.
forever, and they always come up
You
with
said
like
who?
amazing music. Banda MS and Banda El Recodo.
MS is that long? They're like,
MS has
around?
been around for hella long.
The biggest, right?
Yeah.
as long as Recodo?
I feel like at the same time, if not,
No, I think
is it less?
Recodo's been around since like the 60s.
No,
and
Recodo,
shit,
yeah,
right?
Recodo has been. That's the mama de las bandas. That's why they call them that.
MS is bigger now. Like they're.
I feel like they are. I feel like
That's
they
true.
are.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, both of them. I
It's
love.
not a gang, just so you know, MS, you know. Like,
Oh yeah.
No,
No, I know about them. I know about them. Come on now.
I'm sure you know, but yeah, we're talking about it.
Because he said MS.
Talking about different. Banda MS, not Ganga MS.
Wait, since you're on that topic real quick, I always ask people who are hella into banda, like one or the other, banda Los Machos or banda Maguey.
Oh my God, no! I love both of them, and you know what?
you had to pick.
I just saw Banda Machos.
Damn.
We just saw
The
them.
fucking things.
Yes.
No, you do.
No,
you do.
no.
That's part of these games. This is totally separate. Which one would you prefer more? If you had to like, you can only listen to one of them, which one would you go?
Oh my God! I'm
too, since
only
you
gonna
fucking
say.
mentioned
I'm
that.
only gonna say, and this you cannot hold this against me. I'm only gonna say Banda
don't say
Machos
it.
because I know more of their songs.
You're
That's
evil.
it, though.
You're
That's
evil.
it.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
No, because I love both of them. Dude. You cannot-
I
you
choose the
cannot.
same too, though. I choose
Yeah.
the same. Yeah.
I refuse to answer.
You refuse to answer?
I plead the fifth.
I would have been like, whichever one I can open for. That's all I'm saying.
Well, banda Maguey is
Same
not
here.
the same anymore. So yeah.
I'm just because of the amount of songs that I know.
Okay.
Like Banda Machos
That's true.
definitely more than Banda Maguey. But they're both amazing, dude.
You want to know a fun fact about banda Machos?
What?
So you remember back in the 90s, some presidential candidate in Mexico got assassinated?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a murder thing.
Well, I was reading about Banda Machos. That's why this came up. The guy who was the assassin, his instructions were someone's gonna pull up at the place where they're doing this big old speech, and they're gonna play La Culebra from Banda Machos. When you hear that song, that's your
That's
cue
a
to
cue?
go.
Oh my God.
And
that's
if you look at the
terrifying.
video, that's like
That's what happens?
That's what happens.
Wow.
Where's
That
this
is
video?
That was in Mexico, you know.
That
That's
is like
scary.
some very.
The song is called The Snake.
That's like, man, that's like the sort of thing that comes in a movie.
Yeah.
They're gonna play the song. And that's your cue.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Some
Yeah.
superhero shit.
I don't know if you can hear the song in the video, but you can see the video where
What
they shoot him.
happens, yeah.
They shoot him in the back of the head.
Oh my God, that's so.
Yeah,
that's-
sorry, that took a turn. That's
that's a-
dark. So then
You did that.
Yeah.
You did that. You made it take that turn.
I'm sorry.
Blame it on Marco.
Murder
Like,
Dog
God damn, he was like, it took a turn.
We're talking about music, and he's like, "You guys want to hear about
So that's
murder?"
number
Right?
two. That's
Music
number
and
two.
murder.
Inspiration. Number
sorry,
three.
like the
guys.
rains of Castamere all
I need
over.
I need a smoke break.
A lot of Mexican artists that were like murdered.
Yeah, Chalino Sanchez, dude.
And his son.
Yeah, but his son was killed in an accident, no?
Oh, it was? Oh, I thought it was.
Was it?
Oh, I don't know.
No me acuerdo bien.
I'm
But I know
pretty
for
sure
sure
you're
Chalino. Like I've seen that video. Everyone has seen that video. Everyone has seen that video.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So
And
that's-
he's another one actually.
Allegedly.
Now that
Is
we're
he
talking
three?
about that.
Is he three? We
I'm gonna say
transitioned
Chalino,
into
too.
three because of murder. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Long
Right.
way to get there, but we got there eventually.
A lot of people died on the way there, but
Oh my God.
Get rich or
Like-
die trying.
Come
And
back for
then top
episode.
5 is hard, okay? Because
Yeah.
I have like a billion.
no, I know, but like,
Yeah.
like
Have to narrow it.
I always
Dead or
kind of
alive.
like ask because it kind of gives an idea of
Yeah.
What
know.
influenced you?
Yes.
And then what else? Oh, sorry.
And it could change, like your top 5.
Yeah, absolutely, and it does. It does. It's just right now, since we're talking about Mexican music, I'm just remembering, like, even Jenny Rivera. Like, dude, I know, like, she's very controversial. A lot of people don't like her, whatever. And I'm just like, when it gets down to it, like, she was very talented. También, I like that she really didn't give a fuck.
Wait, why do people not like her?
Because she was kind of a person that didn't give a fuck, and she would say whatever was on her mind, and people would be like, "That's not like correct," or you know what? And she's a woman, yeah, like, and she was
Hundreds
like
of
a
dudes
woman
said
in
what she
banda,
said, yeah.
like
And a lot
which
of
is
people question like her Mexican identity.
oh
She's,
that as
She's
well.
American.
Yeah, because she would like rep Long Beach and stuff, you know. But like I don't know, I saw the series they did on her, and that just made me like her like more.
My mom's a huge fan. My mom says that Geneva is her best friend. If they met, they'd be best friends.
Right, and she had that
That's how people
aura
feel
about her.
Yeah.
And that's so she's like
like a
definitely
crazy tia and shit.
Yeah, but like I really liked.
We put her picture up.
Oh, you guys celebrate her. That's cute. Yeah,
really loves
she was like a big fan. I had a friend that was like a really big fan. Like I called her when she died because I was like, she's probably like going through it.
Damn.
Yeah, my mom like felt like she lost her best friend.
Yeah.
She really felt like she lost someone.
So is that number 4?
I'm gonna add her to the list.
Okay.
You know, like I said, I have probably a lot more, but I probably kept it with Aniceto Molina because he's a cumbia king. He's a cumbia.
Like from the band Cumbia Kings?
No, Aniceto Molina. You don't know Aniceto Molina?
Aniceto Molina?
Yes.
What's one of the songs?
Colombian.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You don't know that, JD? Come on now.
Man, you know.
El Viejo del Sombrerón. No, wait, that's not.
I'm just
no,
making
it's not.
up.
No, you're right. It's not. He's cumbia sampuesana. La cumbia sampuesana.
Oh yeah. This is like older.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's still
Older. Back in Courtney's
he
days.
passed away already. But even before then, he was coming out with hit after hit after hit. And again, very talented. I like that his music always double meaning, and it was kind of fun to listen to. If you hear his stuff, you'll be like, oh, I know what you're
like
talking
Celso
about.
Pina.
He's amazing too.
Yeah.
Ese también.
I don't know. You're already at 5, but
I know, and I can't. Like I said, I can keep going.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, right. Honorable mention. Yeah,
Honorable
absolutely.
mention.
Absolutely. There's just too many. Like I know, and when they put me on the spot, I forget. I bet, right?
One more. No, I'm
tell
just
you,
kidding.
as soon as I leave, I'll be like, damn it, I forgot to say these people.
Like you just said Spanish music. I'm sure you have like your English music.
Yeah, también. Yeah. It's because I like a lot of stuff, dude. Like I can listen to any kind of music. I notice that I listen to mostly Spanish music, but I do like.
Is that since you started singing, like live? You got hella more into
No,
it?
porque antes I used to be into like what is it called? Like not even alternative, but it was like Good Charlotte Simple Plan.
Oh yeah,
like
I remember that.
Yeah, like that was my ese era mi estilo. That was my style. Like
and I remember you were into hip hop too. Like so you still are, I'm sure. But
yeah, absolutely. But te digo que, and now I've noticed that I do listen to mostly Spanish music.
I noticed that myself too. Like just as it became like don't say it like that.
Not the tios.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's your oldest one.
I listen to more.
Right.
Yeah, I listen to more like stuff I grew up listening to. More than
Right,
anything.
and like Los Temerarios too. Like I'm literally about to go see them in February.
for real?
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I went to see Los Bukis.
Make sure you hydrate so you have enough tears.
That's honorable mention again, but like the top Los Bukis.
Yeah. Oh, Los Bukis.
I saw them live, and that was probably the best concert I've ever been to.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. And we were like in terrible seats, but just the being there, it was just. Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah,
Other people wasn't there.
What's an American version of Los Temerarios?
What's the what?
An American version. Just so I can describe to you what those guys are like. So
let me think. One
well,
second.
but you don't know what I'm trying to describe it to you. I'm trying to think of like what's a musician like their music like is romantic or make you cry. Like what's a good?
But it's like
Well, it depends on the song.
Isley Brothers, kind of.
I
maybe?
mean, I could name a bunch of musicians, but it's like it depends on the song because a lot of musicians have like a variety of different feels.
Yeah, that's
true. Well, they do too. Well, no, there's mostly
breakup, right? Yeah,
breakup
where
music.
You're at, yeah.
Breakup music.
Breakup music.
Breakup music.
Taylor Swift.
I was gonna say not Earth, Wind and Fire, not at all. That shit'll make
I would say
you
Lenny
reproduce.
Lenny Williams has a dope.
Lenny Williams.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
like
yes.
oldie style, like 50s, Everly Brothers.
That's true.
The Isley Brothers.
Isley
as well.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Damn, it's
Isley
crazy that
Brothers?
they're considered oldies when because they've been around since like the 50s.
Who?
And they're still around, the Isley Brothers.
Oh, I thought you said Isley Brothers. I was like, is that a nice? That's why I was like, Isley. I was like, is that? I was like, is that? I was like,
just
were we,
like-
did we
I mean, the Ivy.
Yeah, they're the best cumbia band in the United
That's what I was
States.
wondering. I mean,
The Ivy Brothers sound like a name for one of those old doo-wop.
Isley Brothers.
I know. I'm just saying everyone.
well, we
misheard
thought
it.
we heard.
No,
And
we
I'm
heard
saying-
Isley Brothers.
Yeah, Isley.
Everyone just said it.
Yeah. I heard.
Wait, what ocean?
The specific.
The Pacific Ocean.
See,
Yeah, the Pacific.
See, I know you were
Or
really
Nickelodeon-
talking about
Nickelodeon.
but I heard Ivy, and I'm like, well, that name Ivy sounds like, one of those
That's
old
true.
doo-wop.
Yeah.
Doo-wop, sweet.
Isley.
Well, yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking about.
Blue Ivy. That's all you go single. I got you because Beyonce. I got you. Yep. So love me.
I didn't hear
What
any of that.
I didn't hear any of that.
Y'all interrupting, dude.
No, I know. It's just too many.
That's true.
There's too many side conversations
So
happening.
it was-
I'm gonna fucking put that foot down now.
So it was Isley, then it was Ivy, and I was like Blue Ivy because Beyonce, because when she goes
okay.
solo.
Connection
No, but I'm just kidding. You're not going solo, though. For
No, I don't think so.
But you do. Would you feel bad doing solo projects?
No, and I have talked to my sisters about it. It's not like I'd be like sneaky about it. Like, hey, I'm I'm doing my thing. No.
Do you guys have a band agreement?
Always want to break up
like a contract with each other?
No, because I'm telling you, we're not. It's not very. How do I say it? And when it comes to that, it's not official because my sisters and I, we see this as something that we like
a hobby,
to do.
kind of.
Yeah, this is fun for us. Like it's the extra, the pay, and the people that like our music is extra for us. We didn't start this out saying this is going to be our main source of income or something like that.
I remember you started posting videos. Like, I mean, I don't know if you want me to say.
We still have it. I still have those videos on YouTube. Like they from 2012, 2013. So it's a long time.
It was after your mom's passing, you guys got really more into that. It seems to me
that was when it started. I'm telling you,
we were talking about that. For a while. Yeah.
So I feel like that's when she passed away, dude. I'm not gonna lie. The first week we were all drunk. Like we were just drunk because there was no other way that we could sleep.
What year was that?
2017.
2017.
Yeah, November, and the project started in 2018. Like I'm gonna say like June. Like June around.
So I had a big part in you guys.
So that for me that was very healing because I was able to put my energy into something else and not just be thinking about what was happening, that's why for me it's very special también because I mean we've been doing music forever but never like this, and then when you get to write and stuff it just kind of like helps to like release everything. That's so good. So for me that was and I would never, like I said, it was just kind of like we were able to bond more. Because, my sister and I have always been close. We've always been super close. So that was just kind of like an extra.
And y'all over here trying to break her up the group. Come on now. Yo, what's your problem, yo? They got brought together, yo. Come on now.
No, but like I said, and even if I did, because I have talked to them about, like, I want to do more projects. And like I said, I have noticed that, like, a lot of times they just don't, it's not that they don't want to, but they have other things that they're focusing on. And that's totally fine, I just feel like for me, I want it and I like it. And they've never been like, oh my God, no, don't do it. Or like, they wouldn't feel the way about it. Yeah, they're supportive. And like, obviously, it wouldn't be like I'm just like completely taking them out. Like,
did your mom sing too?
My mom's dad was in a trio in El Salvador.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, and I have music running on both sides. My dad plays the guitar, the bass, the piano. He sings, he plays accordion. Yeah, so like, it's just everywhere.
It's like a musician Wayne's family.
Okay, yeah.
Wayne's.
Not Wayne's.
What are you talking?
Wayne's.
I was gonna say. No. As long as your intentions are, good, especially with the group and stuff like that, I always feel like bands are cool with somebody doing a project because also it can also benefit you in the long run. Like
Absolutely.
Your group, you know what I mean? So if you're doing a solo project and that gets big and you're like, hey, well, I'm ready to get back with the band. You know what I mean?
Collabs and things like
collabs are
that.
great. I've done a few with rappers myself, and I always just go, just put me as Tomorrow's June. You know what I mean? When you throw the band name out there, it's just me. But
exactly. No, you get. That's how you get like the word out there about everyone. And the thing for me is like when I'm alone, like even today, right? Let's say if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm part of Mariposa del Alma. I don't want it to be like I'm the only one, but I'll always mention, I'm part of it, and my sisters are the other part, and the band too. Discos Resaca,
Are you like the main singer though, or?
I don't think so.
She's in the middle.
I wouldn't say I'm the middle. I am the middle child. I'm the middle of the three of us.
She's in the middle on stage.
But no, well, it depends.
Beyonce.
No, we switch because
so it's an equal.
Absolutely, my sister sings. She leads the seasons cover, so when she sings that one, we switch it to the middle, and then I sing Y Te Cuento. I switch to the middle. Yeah. So we're just like switching.
I'm just joking.
No, I know, but I'm clarifying. No, yeah.
You are the middle child, though.
I am the middle one of the three of us. Marina is la más grande, and Jasmine is the youngest.
Yeah.
Middle child too.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see.
You are.
Yeah.
I thought you were oldest.
No, dude. I'm like I have.
Oh yeah, your sister. I forgot. Yeah, I'm a middle child too, kind of, sort of.
Well, that's the thing. That's where it gets complicated. So my sisters and I have the same parents, right? And then my mom remarried. She had 2 boys, and then my dad remarried, and he had a boy and a girl. So from the 3 of us, like I'm the middle, and my sister's oldest, and the youngest. But if you think about the whole picture, I'm the second oldest, right?
Right. Yeah.
But still, middle child.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's how we grew up.
You're right.
Yeah.
So is the goal eventually? You said that this is. I wouldn't call it a hobby because it's more serious.
It's a little more serious, yeah.
Is the goal to be signed
full time?
Honestly,
rent off this,
I would love that.
Are you just whatever happens?
At this point, it's kind of like that because we're a whole collective, we're a group. But I feel like one of the goals is that for sure. I think it obviously depends on what everybody else is thinking individually. But for myself, I would love to do this full time. Like I would love to be able to dedicate my time to like writing songs and composing them and recording them and all that stuff.
And you say you've never done coaching for singing?
No. I want to, but I haven't.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of. I found a lot of like. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
That's what my buddy used to do. Vocals coaching at what's it called? Emeryville.
Guitar Center.
Oh,
and he said he just found all that shit on YouTube and just canceled his classes. I mean, you know.
No, yeah.
Hopefully this doesn't interfere with our sponsorship with Guitar Center, but
yeah. What's it called? You go to vocal lessons like once or twice and get a good couple techniques that you like,
and then go from there, right?
Just because honestly, unless you can really afford it, like these vocal coaches are charging $120 an hour.
Yeah.
And then if you cancel, if you like say you can't make one, it's like you don't get your money back.
It,
like,
yeah.
And it's like, dude, honestly, it's not that serious. And half the time we weren't even singing. Yeah. Like I hate that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They put a piece of wood under your tongue and some shit. Like
I mean, it depends. Yeah. But like
I sing us.
But like it's really annoying. So like I always tell like people, I'm like, look, if you really can't afford it right now and it's like not in the budget, if you can go to one, get some good techniques from some professional, and then go to YouTube, man.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day too, if you're like, because then the other thing too is if you don't like that vocal coach, every fucking coach is gonna tell you something different.
Yeah. It just depends on what.
That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Do it this way.
And they're all gonna tell you something.
And I hate that too. So I'm like, now I gotta change how I sing, and then I end up just going back to what I started doing. So.
Just keep hitting up Wisconsin to do more shows out there.
Every month do a Wisconsin show.
I'd love to go to Wisconsin again. It was crazy. It was like you had to like take a smaller plane after the bigger one, and I was like, this is kind of scary. Yeah.
Was it a propeller plane?
I don't know.
Okay.
Did they start it with
so.
like what?
No,
like,
I thought this would be like no, but like you go on the regular plane, and then it was like a very like it was probably like 20 people in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was like, this is kind of creepy.
No, because I had a show in Iowa one. Not Iowa. Yeah. No, but you said Iowa. Yeah. So we went from like a big plane Idaho. So my bad. Oh, it's close.
It sounded.
Somewhere in
one of those fucking states.
Pacific. Exactly.
Iowa,
but we went from like a big plane in like San Francisco, and then we went to like literally a propeller plane, and I was like, yo, this shit feels like.
Yeah, it's scary. I don't think it was that tiny, but definitely different from the other one. I was like,
Wish.
oh my god, please. I'm over here having like crazy thoughts, and like just let us get there.
The next Jenny Rivera.
Yes, absolutely. They're gonna find me.
That's horrible.
No,
I'm sorry. That's my strike 2 for the day. All right. I'm sorry. I keep bringing the mood down. I'm sorry.
Dude, that is like.
I'm not joking.
No,
that's your fear?
That's my biggest fear.
Like Richie Valens?
Yeah, dude. No, it's scary how many times that has happened like to other people.
Well, because you travel so much.
Yeah.
And that's like the most exciting part is like, oh, they're flying us out. Fuck. How many people have died like flying to gigs?
That's
like
true.
Supposedly it's still the safest way to travel, right?
Yeah, but my brother says that all of those accidents were on helicopters, not planes.
No, that's true. Or like the smaller, even like that, the smaller planes or whatever.
It could happen.
Richie Valens was in a plane.
But when it was a regular plane, was it? Wasn't it a small one?
It was a jet.
Look at the Metallica. I don't know if you guys know Metallica.
Most, not all.
No, Metallica was in a bus.
In a fucking bus.
That's terrible.
You know, you heard about how that happened? The Metallica.
He said there was black eyes.
Yeah, he fell out of the window of the bus, and then the bus landed on him. And then they say there might have been a chance he would have survived. They got a chain and they pulled the bus up, and then the chain snapped. And then fell on him.
Yeah. God.
It was one of the best bases ever. But you know, that's
horrible. Jesus.
The Titanic. In what ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean.
God, I'm getting stupider.
Have you done?
Have you ever traveled across the Pacific Ocean?
This podcast is not.
Have you done any collabs with a different type of music?
I don't think so. We haven't done that many collabs. What we have done, like the collabs we have done, has been pretty much with like the local artists, así como like Flaco or Filthy or.
Have you thought about it though, like different genre?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a Spanish song.
Well, let's do it. See, that's the thing.
I'll show you after.
Yeah, like I'm open to doing.
This is why I invited you.
Like,
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm serious because I feel like I don't like I don't like being like you said, closed off to one type. And I've heard the thing is that you say collabs, right? You're like, let's do it, and then nothing really ever happens, right?
That's usually the case.
Exactly. Pero I'm not close to it. Like I'm down to do it, and like if it's serious, setting up a time and a place and blah blah blah, because I'm into all that stuff. And like I said, I literally went from like when I was younger, I would just listen to así como like, what is that called? It's not even punk rock. What is it?
Like pop punk.
It's like pop punk. Okay,
Green Day.
So like Green Day, Simple Plan, Good Charlie, whatever you want to call it. And then right, and then switch a little bit over to hip hop and blah blah blah. And then now it's just like mostly Spanish music, pero pues de todo. Like I like everything. So I would be down to try it. Obviously, I might not sound as good, for different kinds of genres,
You
but
never know.
yeah, but I'm down to try it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we should. Let me check out your Spotify after.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know.
I'll play you the song and
Let me know.
judging.
Yeah.
What happened?
He's like, let me check your Spotify afterwards. Like, let me
He's
see.
like, let me see where you put on the scale.
Let's see if we can collab.
Jesus Christ.
They're like never like, oh, I'll check out the Spotify.
If you're gonna cut it,
No. I just
Sing a song right now.
right? Put me on the spot right
because
now.
you're right. Like there's certain things that you have envisioned. There's certain things that are like, okay, maybe that might not work.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
No, it's true. I mean,
that's
that
true.
is
You're not going out Spotify listeners because we don't have shit and you can't.
That's also how you see if it'll work out too. Like, oh, that'll
What,
work. for
Spotify
this.
listeners?
No. Like
Monthly listeners?
What kind of what the kind of song you could do together?
Right.
Because it doesn't always work out.
Right.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, that's the thing about trying. You try it, you realize that it's not really going to work. That's fine. Or if it doesn't, cool. You can add that to your list.
Yeah. Do you get people asking you now that you've been doing shit, sing a song right now, like so we can hear it, like
on the spot? No,
it's
not
weird,
not
right?
really.
No?
No. But what we did get asked when we first came out with the record was like que firmáramos los records, and that was.
You
so
have any
weird.
on you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. It's got all of our. I'm telling you, so most of it is sold out. We have a copy just that we have ourselves.
It's bragging.
No. No.
Sorry, it's all sold out. I wish I knew what it. I don't even know what it looks like.
No. You know how we get a copy? You get a copy that you save. As so like we were just. My sister collects records because she used to be part of Cholita Vinyl Club, which they play vinyls, and like so we have the whole collection there, and we have the test runs, and we're like, oh my god, because like it seems like it's been a minute ago that we have that. But
you give me one later on, I'll give you a signed copy of Unhealthy Comedian poster, and then
we switch a room. If I can find one, I'm telling you.
Ask him how that went.
Hey, I'm living up to the name. I'm still unhealthy. I'm still unhealthy.
You want to talk about it?
No, we talked about it.
Talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
We'll talk about
post show.
Yeah. We're doing my intervention after this.
Gotcha.
We're almost at the end, so like right now we want to open up to like if you want to have anyone follow you or anything, where they can follow you. Any upcoming shows like September?
I have
September
my
shows.
my phone. I don't know about September. Like I said, I have one this week.
Are you doing anything at the Legionnaire?
San Joe? No, we haven't heard anything from Legionnaire right now. Actually, I heard they closed it for a little bit.
For real?
Yeah.
I heard they were open again.
And I heard they were open again, but I remember they were closed for a good minute. It was really sad. Legionnaire's a great
You didn't hear
place.
they closed, but you heard they're open again.
No, I heard because it's not that I heard. It's not that I heard they were closed. I heard someone. It's not that I heard they're closed. I heard someone did a show there like a few weekends ago. Bitch. That's what I heard. All right.
Specifically.
Yeah, specifically, exactly.
6 months ago, I heard they were closed.
Good eye.
Last week, I heard they were open.
Yeah, I saw the Instagram page was
I
posting.
filled it
like,
in my head for you. It's fine.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
What were you saying? You said you saw what?
No, that I had seen they were posting like Instagram stories.
Yeah,
about, like,
yeah.
making drinks. I was like, I guess they're open again. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so any upcoming? You have an upcoming show this week, which won't come out like.
I don't know. I don't know about later because like I said, we have a lot of like they'll be like, hey, this is an opportunity,
like
and then depending on what everybody else says or can or can't, that's when we say if we do or we don't.
Okay.
So and because it's a lot of us, it's like 13 of us, 12.
Oh shit.
It's a whole ensemble.
That's a big ass.
So it's hard when absolutely when they text you saying, hey, there's a show for this date. A lot of them are like, I already have something to do that day, or I can't, or
We got to do a voice party show then.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We're trying to get Ivy Room.
Oh yeah, we did. I think we did Ivy Room once.
One of my old coworkers books all the bands. We'll
talk
do
about
that
this later.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. I did Ivy Room
another show. They
when
did
I
our
was
2-year
pregnant
anniversary.
There.
Oh yeah,
I did one there. They were amazing too. I see the local, the community. I love that stuff. Like.
What?
He doesn't know what we're talking about.
I was trying to figure out the Ivy Room.
Oh yeah, you've been to the Ivy Room.
Yeah, I've been to the Ivy Room.
A comedy show there.
Yeah, they used to do comedy shows stuff like that. I used to love that spot too. That was my go-to bar.
That was my first time there.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, there's this one spot, but it's the Ivy Room.
That's the one.
The Ivy Room. I was on stage, and some homeless guy walked in with a toy gun. And it was a long time ago.
That's terrifying.
It was hilarious. No, it was hilarious.
I heard the
part of your show.
It was part of my.
I heard the Ivy Room.
Something like.
Yeah.
I heard the Ivy Room want to bring back comedy too. So that was
Yeah. That's the. that's why.
Because everyone's doing like factories doing it now.
Yeah.
All these other
Yeah.
bars
It fell off, dude. They was like the first one in the area to do it, and then it was just like, all right, nah.
Who was?
The Ivy Room. They was like the first one to have like comedy nights, like kind of thing.
Factory
And then
didn't
they
fall off.
shrugged
their
Ivy
shoulders.
fell off.
Yeah, Ivy fell off.
It was
Ivy fell
actually
off,
it was actually the burnt ramen.
Yeah, they started it.
They were started it all. Anyways, I don't want to. So where can people follow you?
hilarious.
Well, yeah,
Hilarious.
Mariposas del Alma on IG,
Mariposas del
510,
Alma.
Mariposas del Alma 510. And then we're on Facebook, but we rarely post because a lot of people, the older crowd follows us there, they message us there. So we're, again, the same thing, Mariposas del Alma 510.
She do both. Like Facebook is popping off like life page and shit like that.
Yeah, we're still on there. It's just like I said, it's very hard for us to like actually manage our time. But I have been wanting to do like at least hop on a live and just like sing whatever. Yeah, because I do it at the house anyway.
Start just posting videos.
Exactly. And I do it a lot on my own too.
Facebook and Instagram Reels are starting to pay you like TikTok.
Yeah, no.
Oh, really?
Trying to do it,
I didn't know that. I don't even know how to post reels. Honestly, I have to get with the program. Yeah.
Me and
Thank
Cordy
you
are on that.
Thank you again for coming. Thank you again for coming by. Next time I want you to bring the whole band.
I will.
Just your sisters though, not the 14.
Not the whole band.
You have enough to sit.
The little band.
Just the musicians.
Okay, the little band, just the singers.
Ask for a day off from Tesla, just like, you know.
Yeah, tell them, give them a fucking day off. Yeah.
I'll tell them that we missed them. Yeah, because they would have. You guys would have loved them.
You guys got anything?
I just want to apologize to the viewers if they lost 6 IQ points from this whole fucking interview.
From this Pacific podcast.
Because it's specific podcast. I said it right.
Or Eiley
Brothers.
Ivy Brothers.
And the Ivy Brothers.
And
They could have been a band. In the
I think they're losing more just because you're bringing this shit up.
But then we brought it back to the Ivy Room, so maybe that's what he was.
The connection.
Exactly.
That's what he was talking
all
about.
this.
Yeah.
No, I just
Hey, kill this shit off right now. Kill this shit off right now.
Things all the time.
Thank you guys for having me.
No problem.
That was a voice party.
Oh, that was fun.